Welcome to Momo Tales.
Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, right next to a big green forest, there lived a sweet little girl. Her grandma had made her a beautiful red cloak with a big red hood, and she loved it so much, she wore it every single time she went outside. That's why everyone in the village called her Little Red Riding Hood. One sunny morning, Little Red Riding Hood's mother said, "Sweetheart, Grandma isn't feeling very well. Will you take this basket of food to her cottage in the forest?" "Oh yes, Mama," Little Red Riding Hood smiled. "I would love to visit Grandma." Just then, her best friend, a cheerful little bear named Momo, came running in. "Hey, can I come with you? I can help you carry the basket and keep you company." "Of course, Momo," she giggled. "That would be wonderful." So, Little Red Riding Hood put on her red cloak, pulled the hood over her head, and together with Momo, they started their walk into the forest. "Remember," Mama called out, "don't talk to any strangers along the way." "We won't." They both promised, and off they went. They walked happily until Little Red Riding Hood spotted some beautiful wildflowers. "Oh, Grandma would love these," she said. She stopped to pick a few while Momo held the basket. But suddenly, a deep, growling voice came from behind them. "Hello there, little girl." They turned around, and there, in the shadows, stood the big bad wolf. Little Red Riding Hood smiled politely. She didn't know he was dangerous. "I'm going to visit my grandma on the other side of the forest," she said. "She's not feeling well. We're bringing her some food and these flowers. And I'm her friend, Momo," the little bear added. "What a sweet pair you are," the wolf grinned, showing his sharp teeth. Momo leaned close to Little Red Riding Hood and whispered, I don't trust this guy." The wolf's tummy rumbled loudly, and he got a wicked idea. Without another word, he ran ahead through the forest, straight to Grandma's cottage, quietly. He opened the door. Grandma was sleeping peacefully in her bed. The wolf opened his great big mouth and swallowed poor Grandma in one gulp. Then, he put on Grandma's nightcap and her glasses. Soon, Little Red Riding Hood and Momo arrived. "Hello, Grandma," she said softly. "Mother told me you weren't feeling well, so we brought you food and flowers." "Oh, what a sweet little girl and bear you are," the wolf said in his best grandma voice. "Come closer, my dears." Little Red Riding Hood stepped closer. "My, what big eyes you have, Grandma." "All the better to see you with," said the wolf. She stepped closer again. "My, what big ears you have." "All the better to hear you with," he replied. One more step. "My, what big teeth you have." "All the better to eat you with," the wolf roared. He leapt from the bed, and in one mighty gulp, he swallowed Little Red Riding Hood and Momo too. But just outside, a woodsman was passing by. He heard the cries for help, rushed in, and saw the wolf with his huge round belly. The woodsman grabbed the wolf, turned him upside down, and shook him. Hard, out tumbled Momo, then Little Red Riding Hood, and finally, Grandma. Together, they chased that big bad wolf out of the cottage, out of the forest, and over the hill. He ran for his life and was never seen again. From that day on, Little Red Riding Hood always remembered her mother's advice, and Momo would smile and say, "Never talk to strangers, especially ones with sharp teeth." They laughed, hugged Grandma tight, and they all lived happily ever after.
Now always remember, children, never talk to strangers, and always listen to your elders' advice.
More rhymes, more stories, more smiles. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Momotales.